Welcome to the Soul Happy Success Show. Coach Rebecca here, and today we're talking all about how to stay motivated and keep going. This is the top question I get asked. I believe that's why many of my clients choose to have coaches. Maybe you have one too, and why they stick with me for over a year. It is the accountability, it is the support, and the constant reinforcement of the skills that I'm going to share with you today, of which there are three. So if you're interested in those, please like and subscribe. It helps so much, and I would be so grateful. Let's dive in with skill one. So skill one is all about how to simplify. Skill one is simplify. I get it. You have big goals and big vision, and we are going to focus on big vision in a hot minute because that is epic. However, what you lose is the simplicity. So when you think of, I'm going to get the certification that I don't need, FYI, just saying. Then I'm going to learn marketing and do social media and then get the funnel and then do the lead generation. Then I'm going to have an email list. Then I'm going to send them lead magnets, lions and tigers and bears. Oh my. When you think of 100 things that you've got to do, course, of course, you're going to not be motivated to do that. That is so many things. It's demotivational. They're abstract concepts at the beginning and they're a little bit challenging. So taking it one step at a time, you actually need a whole different to-do list. So hear me out, because I know that you're probably like me, list upon list upon list, but you need to highlight each step to see how far you've come and how much you've actually done. So for example, you want to start posting on social media. This is something that I also get a lot. So I would always say, do your market research, and then you can post on social media. Now, that is not 2 steps, right? It's not as simple as that. It would look like create a Google form, message people to get on a call with you, speak to your friends, post on your personal Facebook page, a Facebook group, your Instagram, ask people to do your market research with you, have 10 conversations about it, research other people's offers, collate your information, look for the questions, and then you can answer the questions in your social media. And then you get to learn about the hook, the value, and the CTA of your social media post. Okay. There's a lot that comes after that. How often are you going to post? When are you going to post? What platform? It's like the notebook. It's not that simple. So you need to think about each of the steps that you have to take, because it's not going to be, I'm going to do all my market research in one day. That's probably going to take more than a day. So we want to simplify each step so that it's manageable for you to go and do it. So you want to really break it down granularly. And then we're going to go into skill 2, which is do one thing. Do one thing. Set a short timer or pick one little thing and do it. And if that's enough, just stop. Actually, what will happen is you'll do one thing, you'll feel really good about it. And maybe there's a day where you're super busy, overwhelmed, it's late, you're like, oh, I would really benefit from more sleep tonight. And you'll be like, at least I did one thing. But more often than not, what happens is if you go to do one thing, it starts chain reaction and you build momentum and you want to keep going. And the one thing becomes 10 things, becomes 100 things. And then you're like, where did the time go? Because now what you have is flow. You've enticed yourself into flow. After skill 1, everything looks simple. So you're just going down a list and creating things and ticking them off and scoring them out and taking names. You're just doing all the things one after the other, and it's so simple. So we have simplifying as a skill. Doing the one thing is a skill that you build up, and what that does is that it invites in flow. But something that we must do, and this is the number one thing that keeps me going, this is skill 3, is holding the vision. And I speak a lot about visualizations, and not in the way that many people think of a visualization. I do not sit down for 20 minutes and get my kumbayas out and do my visualization for my abundance. I like to do things very short, very sharp, in the moment. That's how it works best for me, because cumulatively over the day, I probably spend about 30 to 40 minutes visualizing, and I don't even think about it because it's just in those short, closing my eyes, let my mind go super fast, because vision and dreams love energy. I visualize what the outcome is. I relate the outcome to what I'm doing right now, and then I can go. and I can go with a lot more energy, and I'm excited about it. So we want to hold the vision. It's the number one things that keeps me going. I have multiple clients right now receiving a remember the vision message daily so that they remember. And this is how I do it. Is I sit, close my eyes, let my mind go fast, picture the outcome, relate it to what I'm doing right now. It kickstarts the do the one thing. And then when you've done one thing, you keep wanting to do things. And then your list comes in super handy because you've got a list of all the things you've got to do there. And you just rinse and repeat. Set a timer, rinse and repeat. It's that simple. And we think that motivation has to be hard. And we think that we shouldn't need to put ourselves in this visualization to get the result, but we need the motive to act. That's what motivation is, the motive to act. So in order to do that, if you're sitting down, you do a little visualization, and then you've done the pre-work that is your list of things that you have to do granularly, one little thing after one little thing, then you are just doing the one thing, you're doing the 10 things, you're doing the 100 things, and that's how you'll stay motivated and keep going over time. Is that you'll simplify, you'll do one little thing, you'll hold the vision, you'll relate it to the vision, you'll get it done, and you'll rinse and you'll repeat. And the power question of today, to get you started, to kickstart you into overdrive and into motivation, is that you're going to ask, what is the next simple and right step for you? Is it to start your market research? Is it to start posting on social media? What is the thing you want to do? And then break it down. Choose to do one thing first. Get yourself into the visualization to do it. And then you're going to take the action. And it's all going to come from the power question. What is the next simple and right step for you? I hope that was helpful. And I will be over here believing in you in the meantime. And I'll see you next week.